Hey YouTubers, how's it going, guys? Guess what? I just got myself a free 1980's Sears LT11 11 horsepower with the 5-speed manual transmission tractor. And this one still has its mower deck, but it's been taken off. It's just over there. And I'm at my buddy Terry's place. Remember Terry that had the 1977 Dodge Sportsman RV? Well, he sold that to his cousins, I think it was. And anyway, I'm over at his house. And one sec, let me undo these to open up the hood. I'll show you the engine. Now, this thing was sitting a long time, and but everything is here except for the battery and, well, the starter. Starter is missing. I do have the engine cover. It's over here. I just took it off, and here's the engine cover. This is another old tractor that he got for free. It's a Sears Craftsman 6 horsepower, and it's got just 2 gears. This one's not 5-speed with the 5 or 6-speed. This one's just reverse, neutral, and forward. See? Kind of a neat little transmission. I don't know if you can see in there, but anyway, yeah. Just got forward, neutral, reverse. But anyway, I ended up cutting the rope out because either this engine's seized, probably not, but I think it's just here, I'll show you up in there. The pulley, the pulley thing for the rope was all tight, so I just cut off the rope. I was thinking of using the rope to pull start this, but then I just realized I got no starter, no battery, and those 2 wires have been cut, which I think they hook up to these 2 wires here, and they go up to the ignition. But anyway, this is an 11 horsepower Briggs & Stratton 4-stroke, and it's free. It's still freed up. It's got pretty good compression. I ended up putting some gas in the tank just to see if the carburetor needs to be adjusted, and I think it does. It probably needs to be cleaned out. But I got a new fuel filter for it. Had one of those old metal ones. This tire, I think all the tires are flat on them, I think. That one holds air. That one's flat, but I bet you it might blow up. And those original Sears, Sears Craftsman flat kind of tires, they're both flat. The funny single tread on them, they're flat, so I'm going to have to get them replaced. It still has its original stickering, Sears, on both sides of the hood. I accidentally, I thought that the seat would tip up, but I accidentally, well, it was already starting to break anyway, but I accidentally took the mounts right off the bottom of the seat. Here, I'll show you. Those 2 are already rusted. And I just broke those 2. So it's got that old adjuster thing where you can adjust the seat, but it's all rust and seized, so yeah, it just sits there kind of neat. Anyway, I'll have to probably get a new seat for it. Oh yeah, and up here where the brake disc is, it was all seized and on really tight, and Terry ended up having to drag the tractor, not push it, because the wheels were locked up. And that was because of the brakes. But now watch. Here, I'll put the camera down. Okay, watch. Oh, push. Hot. It moves. It rolls. A little hard push with the flat tires on the front, but it's rolling. Anyway, it's got a very old solenoid. Definitely compared to the newer tractors these days. Riding tractors, they get those little plastic boxes. Now I hope that solenoid's still good. It probably is. Still got its gas tank. Yeah, I'll show you the carburetor. Just one of those normal Briggs and carbers. There's the muffler. Anyways, yeah. Yeah. It's got a 5-speed. Anyway. But yeah, when I went to go put gas in the tank, I went down the fuel line into there. And I think that's just a direct fuel nipple port, whatever you call them, straight into the carburetor. And I don't think it goes into the float. I'm not sure. Maybe it does. Probably does. But I'm gonna have to take the float apart and clean out the jets, because probably the jets are all messed up. The float's probably wide open, so it's stuck open, so it just poured a whole bunch of gas in the carburetor, and then it just started pouring into the cylinder. And then when I cranked the motor over, the gas started dripping out of the muffler holes, and the cylinder's full of fuel. It's kind of hard for me to crank it because there's still fuel in it. But I only put like, I guess maybe like that much of fuel in the tank, only a little bit. And I just gushed all the way through to the engine. But when this thing was like, dry with no fuel, before I put the fuel in the carburetor, the engine turned really free over. So the rings are pretty bad on this engine. But I sure hope it's still got spark when I get a starter and get those wires hooked back up in a battery, because I really hope it will start and fire. And the engine's really corroded. Hang on. Really corroded. I'm going to have to sand the magneto. I might have to take the flywheel off and the charging system with those two wires go underneath. I'll have to sand those down, clean them up, clean the coil magnets, and clean the flywheel. But I'm still gonna need a starter. Make sure it's still got oil, because when I had it tipped, oh yeah, it's still got lots of oil. You see in there? Lots of oil, yeah. Here's the dipstick. Yeah, oh, it's got lots of oil. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have to get a starter for it. Let me put the hood. The hood's kinda finicky because I don't know. It looks like, oh yeah, somebody took the hinges off the bottom of the. Here, I'll show you. See? I think there's supposed to be a bolt right there. Yeah, right there. And I guess whoever had it last took the bolts out. But got its original round halogen